Christine Brown drops bombshell about Kody Brown's disturbing attempt at marrying an underage girl. It was Christine herself who introduced Kody and his first wife, Mary, to the girl, despite secretly hoping to be his third wife. Christine Brown made a bombshell revelation about her ex-husband Kody Brown. Before she had even joined the Brown family, Kody allegedly wanted to marry a 17-year-old. Interestingly, it was Christine herself who introduced Kody and his first wife, Mary Brown, to the girl, despite secretly hoping to be his third wife. Janelle was Kody's second wife. Christine claimed the Browns waited until the girl was 18, but when it was finally time, Kody and Mary called off the wedding and came crawling back to her instead. The candid admission, made in their book Becoming Sister Wives, left fans asking the same thing: why something so intimate and controversial was included. An excerpt from the same read, "While I was living with the Browns, a local family started to express their interest in our faith. They had a daughter who, on one visit, spotted a picture of Kody. The minute I saw her look at it, I knew she'd be interested in him. I felt very threatened by her. She was beautiful and thin, and I was immediately afraid she'd catch Kody's eye. A few months after I met her, this girl was invited to come to an event in Utah for the younger members of our faith. Since I was going down, it fell to me to drive her and introduce her to some of my friends. Not doing so would have appeared selfish." Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am Helen. Hope your day is so well. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel. Christine further penned, "Even though I cut myself off from a lot of my friends, Mary and I still talk on the phone from time to time. I resisted these phone calls because I didn't want to hear about the courtship. It had been prolonged because Kody and Mary wanted to wait for the girl to turn 18 before making their engagement official. But things didn't work out, and Christine's prayers were answered. A week before the wedding, she allegedly received a phone call from Mary, who shared the news. This, Christine asserted, was the happiest day of her life. We're left disturbed. As per TVS Houses, the discovery fired up a conversation about the Brown family's polygamous lifestyle and the choices they made. It makes sense that their kids distanced themselves from their crackpot ways, a person remarked on Reddit. Ew. I do not like that, added another. Whoever that girl is, she dodged a bullet, quipped another. Eck, so this was a little girl, 17 years old. That is disgusting, dodged a bullet. Despite rumors, Kody has since gone on record and asserted that he is not interested in taking another wife. He stressed that there was no chance of him ever loving a second woman the same way he does Robin Brown, his fourth wife, which echoed what Janelle too believed. As per In Touch Weekly, Robin was the reason he never married again. I think he has a favorite wife, and that's why all of this is like it is, Christine said, referring to Robin. And apparently, I'm not treating her well enough. Kody is now in a monogamous relationship with Robin. What kind of fight did Kody Brown have with Robin Brown? Kody Brown and his wife, Robin Brown, may have had a horrible disagreement recently. His former wives, Mary and Janelle Brown, have been trying to get answers from Kody about the land at Coyote Pass. There has yet to be any type of resolution, and in the latest episode, fans may get the news they have been waiting for. Let's take a closer look at what to expect. Has always been a matter of contention. The wives were always curious about what Kody had planned for the land, and even though there were promises of building houses on it, nothing came out of these plans. Christine Brown struck a deal with Kody to get out of the property. The other two exes have not been so lucky. During the latest episode of Sister Wives, Mary and Janelle decided that they needed to come up with a deal to get out of the land ownership. They feel that Kody doesn't care about who he is hurting as long as he doesn't have to pay them back for the land. Robin and Kody Brown's big fight. During Sister Wives, it appeared that Kody and Robin couldn't come to an agreement about the land at Coyote Pass. Kody feels that the other women are pressuring him to buy them outright. When Kody and Robin went out to the land, Kody mentioned that they were not in sync, and Robin admitted that she loved the land at Coyote Pass and she would never want to get rid of it. As the two of them talked about getting rid of the property, Kody told her that he was sorry to bring it up. and he didn't realize that it would be such a sad topic of conversation for them. Robin told the cameras, "I just see the vision that I've always imagined, all of the space and the houses." She said the land is just like looking at the pain of their broken family. Robin and Kody may continue to disagree about selling the land, but what will they do? We will keep an eye on the next episode of Sister Wives to see just what agreement they come up with. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown reacts to Kody's claim that she treated him like a piece of meat. Janelle's laughter at Kody's absurd claims about her supposed love for his pecs encapsulates her no-nonsense attitude. Janelle Brown isn't letting her ex-husband Kody Brown's claims about her supposed fixation on his physique go unnoticed. In a 2023 episode, Kody suggested that Janelle was more interested in his nice pecs and great six-pack abs than anything deeper, a comment that left fans and Janelle herself rolling their eyes. When host Sukanya Krishnan asked Janelle about Kody's assertion, the mother of 6 couldn't help but laugh. She exclaimed, "God, could you believe that? There's so much more to a marriage than that," she replied. "I don't know, he loves his pecs so much. They're great, but it's not what it's about for me. It's about emotional connection." Kody doubled down on his claims during the special, painting himself as a misunderstood victim. He said, "The great pecs and the six-pack abs was all about the fact that Janelle is always seeing me as a physical specimen and as a resource and not ever really dove into my humanity. I felt like a piece of meat." Janelle was quick to point out that their issues ran far deeper than Kody's oversimplified narrative. Janelle asserted, "And I feel like wow, my perspective on what happened is so much more different than what he thinks. I think in some regards, he's flying from the hip right now. He's just saying what's in his mind. But it was so much more than that. Obviously, there's way more to a marriage." For her, the notion that she was only in the marriage for Kody's body is not only laughable but dismissive of the emotional depth she once believed they shared. Janelle's dry humor and practicality shine even beyond her reactions to Kody's remarks. While navigating life post-separation, she made it clear that her children remain her top priority. During a joint podcast appearance with fellow ex-wife Kody Brown, Janelle revealed she plans to keep her last name, explaining, "Stay Brown because my kids are Browns, and I never intend to remarry." Though Janelle has remained coy about the idea of new relationships, her declaration about never marrying again caught many off guard, as reported by Screen Rant. Despite Kody's successful remarriage to David Woolley, Janelle is choosing a different path, focusing on her independence and her bond with her children. Kody, meanwhile, has also kept the Brown name while adding Woolley to reflect her new era, a sentiment similar to Janelle's decision to keep the name. While Kody grapples with his perception of past relationships, Janelle's focus is firmly on her future. Her laughter at his absurd claims about her supposed love for his pecs encapsulates her no-nonsense attitude. Janelle is living life on her own terms, prioritizing her family, her independence, and most importantly, her happiness.